Hey, my name is Riley Newman. I am a part of Team Gamma Pickleball, and I'm here to show you guys the two-handed backhand drill when we're talking about dinking. So when you are trying the two-handed backhand dink, a couple key things that you want to be thinking about while you're attempting the shot. The first is the grip. Make sure the grip, you're using both hands on the paddle. You don't want to be stacking your hands, okay? You don't want to be right over top. You want to have one finger up on the back side of the paddle, and now that's actually your two-handed backhand grip. You want to use more of your effort and more of the work with the top hand. When you're guiding and using this shot, it's actually more coming from the top hand of the paddle. Now, when you actually get onto the court and you're trying this shot, the first thing you need to do is when the ball is coming your way, you really need to drop the paddle tip down towards the ground. Dropping the paddle tip allows for that low to high shot. You don't want to have the paddle tip from the side trying to use the two-hand backhand. That's more of a push, that's more of a shove. You really want that paddle tip to go start low, and now you're bringing it up high, creates a little bit of topspin, creates a little bit of brush, and it's going to be the much more effective way to dink. Also, when the ball is coming your way, you want to make sure you line up the ball right in the middle of your stance. You always want to have quick feet, quick footwork to get over to the spot, and now you want to be able to make contact right in your little bubble, right in your little semicircle, and be hitting the shot. You never want to be outside of your stance. You always want to be making contact with the ball inside of your stance. The next thing you'd want to do, the final tip for the two-handed backhand dink, is when you're hitting this shot, you always want to try to let the ball come up at its highest point when you're making contact with the shot. I think a lot of players will try to hit this shot just when it bounces or on the rise. It's a little bit tougher to execute. So make sure you let this ball come up at its highest point, and then you're making contact with the ball. And those are my tips for the two-handed backhand dinking. For more drills and tips, head to totalpickleball.com.